Okay, hello, people. We are Geeklords and we are back again with yet another episode, another podcast with
Yeah,
me,
we are back.
Kedar, and
And
one
today
another special guest.
we had a special guest, my college buddy, Saud Khatib.
Hello
So hi,
everyone,
what's up?
I'm good. How are you, buddy?
Fine too. So today we are gonna talk about very a big cultural phenomenon. It's all
Okay.
over the world, and but I and Himanshu are very, you know, alien to that topic because we have never
Yes.
watched it. Yeah.
What
So
topic?
today
It must be that you are alien to it.
yeah, I mean, it's Naruto. I mean,
Okay. So that's why you called me. I see.
yeah, I mean, all those references which I don't get today, I'm gonna learn about
Okay.
some of those. I mean, I
Yeah,
just
sure.
get
Let's
pissed
see
off
what
when I
the
don't.
is about.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, yeah,
So
let's
first
begin.
of all, Saud, please introduce yourself to the, podcast and what you do, what you like, and all that.
Okay, so everyone, I am Saud Khatib and I am 20 years old and I'm studying in third year right now with Kedar in TYBMM in Somaya College, and I live in Navi Mumbai. I'm from here, Ratnagiri, and my I would say my hobbies include watching a bit of anime, a lot of Naruto, and you could say football, photography, and yes, hogging on food, of course.
Yeah, that's nice. That's
Good.
nice. That makes a good geek of you. So, like last episode, we just talk about The Office and not all sitcoms. Today, we are going to
Okay.
talk about just Naruto. So,
Okay.
and
Okay.
not, I mean, yeah. So, because first of all, I chose topic Naruto because everywhere I see on Facebook, on Instagram, or Reddit, there are so many memes of Naruto and all that. I
Yes,
don't get
it's
any.
all over the world.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's celebrated from Japan to US and India too.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Yes.
So, very first question. How
Okay.
did you get introduced to Naruto? And what is your experience?
Okay. Well, as far as I remember, I was in 8th or ninth standard, and by that time, I was only into watching TV series like I do now too. But that I wasn't very familiar with the term anime at that time. But there's this friend of mine, Sheers Bajpai, apparently Papa Okus. Uh,
Oh,
yes, he suggested, he was in school with me, so he suggested me to watch Naruto. But during that time, I thought that it must be a lame, like normal anime kind of stuff. I had no idea. But then slowly I started watching in ninth or tenth, I guess, and so I started watching, and by the end of the end of the first part, Naruto, when he was younger, by that time I had not developed a lot of interest. I mean, I had, but I wasn't quite a fan, you see. But but then when the Shippuden part came in and I started watching it, it had it had me like crazy. Like I thought this thing is the most uh, perfect thing happened to me, and obviously I had personal reasons that why I love it so much. And I mean, is it cool if I share it?
yeah, of
Sure,
course,
why
of
not
course.
so? Yes.
Yeah,
Yes, yes.
so sorry, I'm bit about to get personal here, but the most impactful part of my life was after 10th, when I was quite into depression, or you could say I was almost suicidal. And this anime helped me out. This anime was the part what I'm today, and what how it got me changed and how it has impacted my life. Like people couldn't say that it's just an anime. and even if they say it, they will change their perspective if they watch it, because the way the storyline is developed, the way every character storyline, you get, you can relate to it. And yeah, even though I thought to myself that this is real life and it can't be related to an anime of a fictional world, but I thought to myself that if one person, this person called Naruto Uzumaki, can't give up, then so can I. That that was a turning point of my life, and that's the reason I like I love it so much, and it has impacted me for throughout. So yeah, let's not get too
Wow.
serious now. So let's change
No, that's awesome.
change the
I
tone
mean,
here.
yeah, no, yeah. Most of the people say like कि cartoon देखते हैं तो उससे कुछ नहीं होता, but
Yes, yes,
they have some good
exactly.
storyline.
Yes.
They have
Yeah.
some good impact. Yeah, I mean Japanese
I never
people.
thought anime could be so impactful.
Yeah, I mean, I could literally go on and on talking about Naruto.
Yeah, we would love that. Yeah. Okay. I mean, can you just explain actually what is Naruto? I mean,
Yeah, I
we
mean,
just we
like,
just
what are those people? Are those normal humans, or
Okay.
all like they have some like yoga power? We would like to know that.
Yoga is
Yeah.
like a very rhythmic term for it. So I
I
would
mean,
say
are
that
they human,
Naruto.
ninja, superhuman? I mean, what they
Yes, yes. They are all basically humans, but obviously it's a fictional world, so there are modifications, a lot of modifications. So in like Dragon Ball Z, there is ki, the thing called ki. In
Yeah.
Marvel Cinematic Universe, there are things called energies, gamma, and all that.
Yeah,
So
mutants
in
and
basic,
all that.
yes, mutants. So in Naruto, there's thing called chakra. They are the humans with chakra. The chakra is this energy that flows within them, and they are all in a shinobi world. And the entire series is basically about a child, like first a child and then a grown-up teenager. He was first all alone. He was hated by everyone because he had a demon, a beast sealed inside of him called the nine-tailed fox. You must have seen in the memes.
Yeah, I have seen many
Yes,
of
the
those.
nine-tailed fox. Yeah, he was sealed inside him. So the villagers, all the villagers and world hated him because the demon apparently attacked their village, the Hidden Leaf village. So he thought to himself that it wasn't his fault, and therefore he needed recognition. He wanted to be the Hokage. Hokage is basically the leader of the village who protects the village from outside threats, and therefore he wanted to be the best Hokage. So the storyline is about him pursuing his dream, and in between that we get to see a lot of character developments of almost every character. So that's the best thing about Naruto. I like that
Okay.
unlike other animes, this anime has got a special thing about every character you see. Like every character has got a storyline of their own, and at first if anyone sees that particular character, they'll think what a jackass he is or anything like that. They'll start judging that, but as the storyline further progresses, you get to see that no, he's not a jackass, and he's actually you actually get empathetic towards him, and you start feeling that he had reasons to do so, and he had no other options. The storyline, the character development, and this even the soundtracks, they make it so beautiful. The story, you along with the main character, along with the main protagonist, and then besides that, you get to see the other characters developing all that. His journey from being a low life, being a hated ninja to a Hokage, all that journey is totally beautiful. You get to see how different characters influence Naruto's life, how Naruto influences others, and all that. It goes around totally and completely.
how many seasons are there?
Seasons, there are no specific seasons. The season concept was done by the Netflix. When you watch Naruto on Netflix, you will get to see that they are divided into seasons. But originally, when the manga was introduced, it goes according to the arcs. So there is the war arc, the pain arc, and everything. So in like similarly like Dragon Ball Z, but don't wanna you say bully about Dragon. I don't wanna make fun of Dragon Ball Z, but that anime was basically anime fans would say that it was like only about powers and stuff, and there wasn't any storyline. They just had developing powers, and you would see nothing else apart from that. There were no
Yeah,
feelings
yeah,
attached, and you. So
yeah, yeah, yeah.
like Dragon Ball Z had arcs, this anime also had arcs like other many other animes, and there are no but there are 720 episodes of it, and people would think this is a long run, and obviously it is, but if you compare it to the anime One Piece, which is still going on, and One Piece is still going on, it has over thousands of episodes.
Like many people complain ki there are like hell lot of episodes of Naruto, say, so they just give up in the beginning only. Looking at the
Yeah,
like
yes.
there are 300 plus episodes. How did you
No,
cover all that?
300, not that's even more than that. So that's the point. People think that it's a long run, and they give up before starting to get to know the what the actual storyline is. But
Yeah.
yeah, even I agree that I didn't, as I said earlier, I didn't develop the interest like in the start, but I started developing the interest gradually. But when the Shippuden part and when the war arc came in, I thought that no, this is the best, and I was grateful that I had the patience to watch it. So like even when Naruto was younger, uh, it had many interesting arcs like the Chunin exams and everything. It was quite fascinating. So and about the episodes, as I said, there are 720 episodes, but the thing is, you do not have to watch all of them because there are so
Oh,
many fillers. There are so many fillers. I
what's a
guess there are
filler?
about a filler is basically, I would say, if a manga is being written, and if the anime has to keep up with it, so the manga takes a lot more time to be written and drawn and
Yeah, because it's
published.
a comic, writing
Yes,
and all.
because it's a comic, yeah. So it takes a lot of time to be written. So the anime has to keep up with it. The anime can't go forward of manga because then that would change the storyline, and then the Game of Thrones thing would happen, and the seasons would get fucked up.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay,
Yes.
okay. That's
So
some
that,
new I
huh,
I
yeah. So
thought
that's
उनका वो मार्वल का कॉमिक्स का कैसा रहता है? They just adapt from some comics and they make movies. I thought
yeah,
like
yeah.
that.
But
Some
yeah, but that's the thing. No, not everyone has got the brains like Marvel does, like Russo brothers do.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought
So
I thought manga is just a reference, and from that reference, they just adapt and make anime.
the manga is basically the comic version, and the anime is almost exactly. You could
They have
say
same
90
story.
90% 90% same.
Oh.
Yes, it's the same. So the fillers are needed to fill in the extra episodes which are not the part of the storyline. They are not canon, you could say. They are not the part of the
Oh,
storyline, so they are just meant for the purpose to fill in, so that they would catch up to the manga in time. So that's
yeah,
why, because Naruto's manga was taking so much time to get
yeah.
written, they had to fill in so many fillers. I think there are 300 something fillers. So apart from 720 episodes, I will say that there are 300 fillers. So you have to watch about 450 episodes. That's it.
What does
Yes, yes.
exactly happens in?
450 episodes are like the main part, and all of the other fillers are just totally extra, and it's cool, totally cool if you don't watch them. But it's up there. Then again, it's up to you. If you are enjoying that, you could obviously watch them.
What
Himanshu, you were
exactly
asking.
happens in fillers? Like, what does
Uh,
Naruto, the main character, does in that?
Okay, fillers. They mostly include like you, if you could say, yeah, it's a world of ninjas, right? So they get
Yeah.
missions and all that stuff. So you could say some fillers are based on those extra missions. They go to secluded places. It's fun to watch, but it's not fun to watch if you are only stick to the storyline, main storyline, and you don't want any extra shit. Then please, I would recommend you
Okay,
to
okay.
not watch it. So there are extra missions, extra things, and all of those hypothetical things that could happen. Like if things were like this, you like assumptions and supposed things.
Hmm.
Like
Parallel one.
there was one filler where Naruto goes rogue. There's a robot of
Oh,
his and Sasuke convert.
yeah.
Not converts, fuse. There's a robot of them. So like there are these extra and stupid things.
Okay.
Like the
Yeah.
side
Where?
stories.
Yeah.
Yes, like kind of side stories.
Where we can get to watch whole Naruto series. I mean, we have to download it or it's available on some.
Uh,
Where we have watched. उन्हें कहाँ पे देखा?
I have watched the entire Naruto on Kiss Anime, but I guess that site has been blocked now, about
Yeah, yeah,
6 months ago or something. But
yeah.
but even today there are so many sites like Go Anime, 4 Anime are very popular ones of them. And if you want to go traditional, obviously Netflix has the first part where Naruto is younger. It consists of the
Mm-hmm.
220 episodes. Netflix has that in dubbed and subbed as well, I think. And when Naruto grows older, so that part is not on Netflix, which is the main part, the Shippuden part. So that you will have to watch on sites, or obviously you could download from torrents. But Crunchyroll, Gogo Anime, and 4 Anime are the most common ones people actually use.
What would you suggest? Subbed or dubbed? I
Uh,
mean,
it obviously depends from person to person, but I personally would suggest to go with sub, because I watched first 50 or 60 episodes in dubbed when I had no experience with the Japanese language at all. So I found it kind of weird that it will be difficult to catch up with the things. And in reality, you literally require 2 to 3 episodes max to catch up with it. Once you watch those 2 to 3 episodes, you adapt the whole thing, and you are in line with the subtitles and the action altogether simultaneously. And the reason I would say subbed is better because it the original thing, the original emotions, the Japanese people, the tone they used to express their emotions and express their anger, really anything. That that whole feature, it's featured in the Japanese sub version. English, obviously dubbed, is they are quite cool too, but uh, as far as I know about this, they change a few words. They change a few words
okay.
in the dubbed version, so you don't get to know how actually the manga was written. Whereas in the sub, it's almost the same. The entire A to Z sentences are the totally same.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, and it's you also get to learn something new that you get to. Even if you ask me today, I could say that I know a few words or phrases in Japanese. So that's kind of fun, and obviously it's a lot
Super, yeah.
more emotional and enthusiastic to watch in Japanese. Like you get to see what the real Japanese thing is like.
Mm.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I have seen one meme. It is very funny. I mean, some guys do like the hand movement, and a deaf
Mhm.
guy
Yes.
thinks, "Why?"
Ninjutsu.
I mean, some jutsu. I mean, can you explain what's that hand movement and all? I mean, it's very fast.
So
That meme was very funny.
yes.
That deaf guy thinks, why would they wanna? I mean,
So hand movements are basically their, you could say, hand signs they use to create the jutsu, the technique.
what's jutsu first of all?
Jutsu is basically technique they use, attacking
Okay.
technique or defensive technique or manipulation technique, anything. So
Yeah.
jutsu is basically the technique you use, attack. And
Okay.
so
Like
those
a-
hand signs, are basically the things you use to create the jutsu. One particular hand sign is for one jutsu, then a combination of those it's for another jutsu. Like if Iron Man says Friday, give me a juice. So that's Friday's signal to boost him up, to give
To
him the
boost up,
speed he
yeah.
needs. Yeah.
Yeah.
So those are basically the signals and the signs they use to create the jutsu. And without those signs, those jutsu can be happening. There are a few exceptions. Which there are techniques which do not require hand signs and just require the chakra manipulation, the energy inside you, to how you convert it and transfer it.
I mean, last time anime I watched with मतलब इतने लगन से मैंने एक anime देखा था. I mean, it was Pokemon
Which one was
XYZ.
Okay,
It was
yes,
Pokemon
yes.
XYZ.
Even
It
even
was
Pokemon is
in
so
Japanese.
long.
Yeah, I mean, they have a new season trailer I saw on YouTube. How much years of Naruto is been? मतलब Naruto कितने साल चला? I mean, when it started and it is ended, na, right? Now that there are no
Yes,
new.
yes. Right now, there's this not spin-off exactly, you would say, but Naruto's continuation, Boruto, is going on. Boruto is basically his son, Naruto's son.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
So right now,
Nepotism.
Boruto is going on, and
Okay.
people have kind of bad views about it. Even I do, because my mind was messed up by watching the first 60 episodes of Boruto. So but Boruto requires a lot more patience than Naruto, because Masashi Kishimoto, who is the author of Naruto, took the writing of Boruto somewhat months ago, and because of him, now even Boruto is being developed to good. So the manga has started showing some spectacular events. So we hope even Boruto, the anime part, will start to get interesting. And
Who knows?
yes, exactly. You wouldn't judge the anime on how it is right now. So Naruto, I don't know exactly when it got started, but I think in the 2000s, somewhere around 2005 or 6, it aired its first episode or something, or even after that, if I'm wrong. But yeah, during the late 2000s.
Okay. Now it's ended, right?
Yes, it ended about, I would say, 2 years ago or something.
Was the finale satisfying?
Yes,
Was
the same.
satisfying?
Yeah, finale was, I would say, partially satisfactory, because the whole build-up was the Naruto and his dream. He wanted to be the Hokage. So in the finale, in the Naruto episode, they didn't show it that he's the Hokage, but that was a sad part for the fans, because some fans thought that he would never be the Hokage, but in reality, we got a canon movie that was the part of the
Okay,
main
there are movies
storyline.
too.
Yes, there are movies too. Yes. about, I would say, 3 to 4 movies and two ones to watch, the main ones to watch. So in Naruto, the last movie, he becomes the Hokage, and that was the part of the main storyline. He gets married, he becomes the Hokage, so we get to see that he
Mm-hmm.
finally achieved his dream, and all that was for good, all that was worth it.
Also, I have a couple of friends who watch Naruto, and they adore Kakashi more than Naruto. So,
Okay.
what's so great about him?
Okay, so Kakashi is obviously many of the people's favorite character, including mine. One of the favorite, you could say. My personal favorites are Naruto, Kakashi, and Minato. These three are the characters I like the most. So Kakashi is basically sensei, and Minato is basically his father. So Kakashi's character revolves around he lost so much in his childhood. Like he first lost his father due to because his father committed suicide due to some reasons, and then he lost his entire team. He lost his sensei. So his sensei was Minato. Naruto's
Mm-hmm.
father was Kakashi's teacher. So he lost his
Okay.
sensei, and then he lost his best friend, that is Obito. At least he thought he lost him. So he was completely broken. He had a lonely and devastating childhood, but he developed to grow calm, the and yeah, fans adore how cool he is, like how his character is built, how it is designed, even in terms of looks and in terms of personalities. Like he's calm, he is very very fucking intelligent. Like the way he combats people and the way he analyzes the situations, every
Mm-hmm.
bit of that stuff is very impressive, I would say. And the way even his character is full on developed by the end of the series. Like uh, you would say that how he was at the beginning of the series, he keeps his word to the end of the series too. Like he acknowledges his team, Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura. He acknowledges his team, and the way he is like very thoughtful about every situations and thinks deep inside, but doesn't show up and doesn't in reality express everything, but how he analyzes all this stuff about life, it's very fascinating.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm
And
gonna
yeah.
some a very controversial question. Why
Okay.
is Sakura considered a dumb girl? I
Yeah.
mean, uh,
Okay. Okay.
why
Yeah,
she?
so
I don't know, but I have seen many of my school friends tell that
yes, 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 it's true,
Sakura
it's
is a
true.
dumb girl, and her
Yeah,
yeah.
it's true. On personal opinion, I don't like her at all too. but
Okay.
uh, but I kind of understand if fans say that people hate her for no reason, because that's partially
Mm-hmm.
true as well. She was useful during the anime, yes, but
Mm-hmm.
during when only the first 220 episodes, uh,
Mm-hmm.
she was like this kind of bitch of or fangirls type who just
Mm-hmm.
adores one person. All she did was Sasuke kun, and that was so fucking irritating to watch. Like Naruto was head over heels for her, and it was like
Mm-hmm.
Sakura didn't give a shit. So that was
Oh.
very very annoying for the fans. Yeah, what's in the daily life, the
Okay, I get
experiences
it.
too. Uh,
I get it.
so so it was very annoying for the fans. More empathetic and more have given her more attention to her development. I don't think her character was developed that much. And even if you see Boruto right now, there was a
Mm-hmm.
moment where Naruto and Sasuke get got stabbed and hurt, and she went to them and just asked Sasuke and her got apparently they got married. So
Oh,
Yes,
whom does
yes.
Naruto get married with?
Naruto marries Hinata, who is a lot more better girl than Sakura, I think, and
Yeah,
what the
I mean,
fans also think.
uh,
So,
take a
so she,
lesson, guys. Do not go first your Sakura. Wait for your
mm,
Hinata.
yes,
I mean,
exactly. Hinata was the one who Hinata was the one who used to adore Naruto since childhood.
Like
Yes.
not only the storyline, but I have saw some videos of it on Instagram also. Like
Hmm.
the animation is also so gorgeous.
Yes,
Like
yes.
it
Uh,
makes me want to see it as soon as possible.
People say that it's the most beautifully animated anime too, according to the VFX and graphics and everything.
Yeah,
hmm. Yeah, I
the
mean,
fight
Animation
when they
animation is beautiful, and I will accept that some animes like Seven Deadly Sins suck in the animation part, and even in Naruto there were many episodes where the animation kinda sucked. So
hmm.
it would have been much better. Obviously Naruto major part the animation was exceptional, but some points there were these things where the animation sucked. So it would have been better if even those particular episodes had better animation.
The animation style of anime, no? I mean, that hand-drawn technique. I mean,
Yes,
it's
yes,
just
yes.
different kind of beauty.
That's the essence.
It's,
That's the essence of it.
या वो अलग ही वो तेरा
हाँ,
खूबसूरती अलग ही खूबसूरती है वो.
अलग मजा आता है उसको.
हाँ, देखने में कोई ऐसा अच्छा लगता है कि यार
हाँ,
वो
हाँ,
पीछे से
सही
ऐसा
है.
म्यूजिक. आई मीन आई हैव सीन मेनी रील्स ऑन इंस्टा के ऐसा पानी टपक रहा है, बारिश गिर रही है, लोग जापान
yeah,
के रास्ते चल रहे हैं. आई मीन देयर इज वन एनिमे मूवी आई सॉ. It is named Akira.
Okay, हाँ.
I mean,
I haven't watched it, but yes, I've heard about it.
it was in 90s or 80s. It was, and it's like dystopian land and all that. I
Okay.
mean, it's so good. The animation at that time, hand drawn, huh? Pura hand drawn. All that
Oh.
light trails. I mean, that movie, animated movie, was so good that it was reference for Blade Runner. I mean,
Oh.
yeah, I mean
Wow,
the
wow.
way they drew 2000s wala future wala dystopian Japan,
Yes, yes, yes.
big city, yeah, all neon lights, and from that it was so good that it referenced Blade Runner. I mean, I was hats off.
Okay. Yeah,
I mean, that's
exactly. Animation is just as important, because imagine if Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse didn't have
Yeah.
such a good animation, how it would
Yeah.
have been, how it would have
That
turned out.
movie shows कि क्यों उसको
Yes.
4 साल लगा एनिमेशन में.
Exactly,
Hmm.
exactly.
With essence of
Animation
story
is
also.
just as important.
Yeah.
This Seven
I
Deadly
totally
Sins,
agree.
Seven Deadly Sins follows a good storyline, a unique storyline, but
Mhm.
in the middle, somewhere in the middle, it sucks in animation. Like there are the most powerful guys, characters in the anime face off, namely
Mhm.
Meliodas and Escanor. So they two
Mhm.
face off, and fans expected that fight to be a very exceptional one, but it was a good one, but it sucked majorly because of the animation. It was just pathetic, I would say. Like the powers and all that, they had such amazing powers and amazing fighting skills, but
Mhm.
the animation just made it worse.
Yeah, that plays a key important role in animation.
Yes.
I find the anime more attractive than what
Yeah,
the Disney guys make.
for sure. Even though 3D 2D का difference आता है, but I agree with
हाँ,
you much.
That's subjective, वो तो depend करता है हर एक.
So guys,
I mean-
may I narrate you a meme of Naruto?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like the meme says, fellas, if your girl has red eyeliner, horns, green eyes, then it is not your girl, it's Kimimaro.
Can you go again?
Okay, if your girl has red eyeliner, horns,
Okay.
also green eyes, then it is not your girl, it's Kimimaro.
Okay, yes. Kimimaro is this character uh, who looks like who has horns and who is made completely. His powers are basically, you could say, bones. Bones, you could say, yes, bones. He brings out bones through his body and attacks them with those
Kimimaro
bones.
is a guy. Yeah, just,
Yes, Kimimaro is a guy. Yes.
but he looks like a girl.
Yes, he looks
Acha.
like a girl. There are many characters in Japanese world who are a guy but they look like a girl and vice versa. So Kimimaro in the storyline doesn't have that much of uh, screen time, or I would say isn't a part of the main storyline, but there have, like, you could say 1% of the part or 2%, but in few episodes he has been the main tension revolving around.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
So also there's one another. He like Naruto when he loses the fight, and then there is this film poster which says Ayushyavar bolu kahi.
Yes, that's the that's the part
the
where I
note
said
of-
कि
Yeah.
that's his strongest tactic is talk no jutsu. The way he सब villains को बोलता है और बात करता है, वही उसका main weapon है. Like even
Yeah.
even if he loses, like there have been instances where he had a lower hand towards the
Mhm.
village. So in the end, he just tries to understand the villain and talks them out of their bad state, and the villain magically gets good and understands what Naruto is trying to say.
I mean,
So
that's
yes,
very kind of-
Ayushyavar, he literally talks about life and how things should go and how you are wrong and all that. There have been 2 to 3 instances like that. Like he changed Pain, that is Nagato. He changed Obito, so that are really good feats.
I mean, I kind of feel sad for all the villains because they try everything. They are training very hard and all that. But hero comes with power of friendship. I mean,
Yes, yes. No, yeah, but about Naruto, I would say that he literally worked harder than any of the character in the series.
Okay.
He was almost powerless. The only power he had was the nine-tailed fox, but even that he had no control of it at all. He learned to control that nine-tailed fox's power and all the other things second by second, episode by episode. He really worked hard for it, and yes, in the end, he was the strongest shinobi of the world.
Yeah, so to ending today's episode, we would like South. Can you recommend us some good animes if we want to? If we are newbies in anime
Okay.
world.
Yes,
So-
yes, obviously.
Please suggest
So-
us some good anime
Yeah, so-
to watch, so then we can
Beginning
cope up with Naruto.
Okay, yes.
Hmm.
I am saying that I was the same चीज बोलने वाला था कि don't
Hmm.
start with Naruto because
Hmm.
Naruto
Hmm.
is long and
Hmm.
you would find that you need to watch something shorter and something more quicker than.
Hmm.
So I would say the first best anime to watch is Death Note.
Oh.
Death Note
Oh.
just has 37 episodes, and in
Mhm.
that 37 episodes, it's really good. Everything,
Mhm.
how everything goes on, the powers and everything, it's
Mhm.
really good, popped up, and you don't feel like it's rushing. It's really
Mhm.
good to go as the
Mhm.
first anime. So first is Death Note, then you could watch Tokyo Ghoul. It has 3 to 4
Mhm.
seasons. Then it all revolves around a storyline where ghouls are these mutants in Tokyo
Mhm.
who
Mhm.
feed on humans. So they
Oh.
yes,
Mhm.
it's a thriller kind of story. So you could
Mhm.
watch that, and then as I said, Seven Deadly Sins is quite good as well. But you will have to deal with the animation at some points. So So, and then there's Haikyuu. You could say that is my second or third most favorite anime. It's about
Okay.
it's about volleyball.
So yeah, on that note, we end today's episode. Do watch the suggestion, the recommendations. Yeah,
Yeah.
comment down your favorite anime or any favorite Naruto moment.
Yeah. Or favorite moment from Naruto.
Yeah. So yeah, so like, share a lot. If you're, there are many anime fans, so
Yeah.
yeah, you should share. Please subscribe. Yeah, we are soon. We just did a half century. Yeah, and important announcement also. After this episode, it will be the season finale of seventh episode would be the final episode of season 1 because we are trying something different. I and Himanshu.
Oh,
mean,
yes.
Yeah, that we will not reveal it now. What we are doing something different, but yeah, something different than podcast because yeah, we are a bunch of geeks, and we have a lot of knowledge stored in us. We want to share it about it.
Yeah.
And it's so stay tuned because life's good.
But it can be better.